Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Royal with Paternity University. And what does the IRS have to do with paternity testing? It sounds strange, but there actually is a connection there. Very quick story time. I had a client one time who was told by the IRS to go get a legal paternity test because he was being audited. He had children claimed on his taxes to get that tax credit, but he could not provide court records or birth certificate for those children. So guess what? The IRS told him, you need to go get a legal paternity test. I did that test for him. So what does the IRS have to do with it? So the earned income tax credit is for low to mid-income workers with qualifying children, okay? That has to be a proven relationship. So the very first part of it, to get that credit on your taxes to possibly get a refund, is you have to provide information or paperwork showing that you have a relationship to that child or grandchild or niece or nephew or etc., right? Brother, sister, etc. So you have to prove that relationship. The first thing you have to provide is a signed birth certificate or some kind of court records showing that you're caring for that child. Well, what if you don't have that? The second part that the IRS requests is that you provide a DNA report. Okay, you have to provide a DNA report. That's one way to do it, or adoption papers, etc. But if that child is your child that you're claiming or related to you in some way, whether it's a grandparent claiming a grandchild, whether it's an older brother claiming a younger sibling, or a uncle or aunt claiming a niece or nephew, there has to be a DNA test done. So with that, it must be a legal DNA test. It cannot be a home testing kit that you bought from Amazon or from CVS, and it can't be just a informational paternity test that you might get walking into an office, that a client might get walking into an office. It has to be a legal paternity test that is done by a neutral third-party collector. All right, you see where I'm going there? Now, this is for paternity, grandparentage, siblingship, or niece-nephew paternity tests, which is called the avuncular test. Those all have legal versions of those tests that you can do with a chain of custody through an AABB accredited laboratory. Now, the people who are told by the IRS to go get this test, they don't have to go directly to an AABB accredited lab like with an immigration test. No, they can call somebody like us, the DNA agencies that are on Google Business that they find, all right? The same thing applies if they're getting audited as well. If they're getting audited by the IRS can say, hey, you're claiming these children, but you haven't sent us any documentation showing that these children are related to you by birth certificate or adoption papers or showing that this child is living, etc. So please provide a DNA test or else we're going to take that credit away from you. So how would you market something like that? If you're a DNA agency owner out there, you can print off some paperwork. You can go to your local tax agency or wherever people file their taxes. You can inform the people that this may happen in case their clients are being audited or in case the IRS is requesting that. You can also just push that marketing message out there with Google Ads. You can inform on social media, YouTube, etc. There definitely is a thing with that. I've done at least 2 of those tests. Now, it's not something that happens all of the time, but it does happen, especially during tax season when people are trying to claim children on their taxes. Now, here is the actual form. I have it actually printed out. It is called Form 886-H-EIC. This is the actual form right here. And where I have it highlighted on each page shows you that you need to have a DNA test done. This is the actual IRS paperwork, so you guys know that I'm not lying. All right, you can look this up on the internet. It's on irs.gov. So that's another form of possible income for us DNA agency owners to pursue. Thank you all so much. Just want to do that very brief information whiteboard lesson. Until next time, hey, look, like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, comment, subscribe, share like you guys always do. I thank you so much. Until next time, peace.